I think that we tend to be really good in spaces like this. We tend to be really good at the disciplines of abstinence, and we forget the disciplines of engagement. And what I mean by that is that we tend to focus on telling people what not to do rather than what to do. And I actually think Jesus talks about this a great deal. When you go read Matthew 6, you remember when Jesus is talking to the people in the Sermon on the Mount, and he says, you've heard it said in the past, do not murder. He goes, but yeah, if your heart is angry and it leads to a spirit of indignation and rakah, and you hate people, there's judgment in that. But then he immediately turns and says, if you're giving your gift at the altar and you remember somebody has something against you, you leave that gift and you go and reconcile with them. He takes what was a negative commandment in the 10 Commandments, don't murder, and he flips it, and he says, actually, that the commandment is not just about what you don't do, it's also about what you do. Yes, don't murder. That's a great way to love your neighbor. Like, that's a great first step. Nobody would ever say like, I love my neighbor. Well, how do you love them? Well, I haven't killed them yet.